When you have the kind of wealth that Lil Wayne does, you have a moral obligation to spend that cash on the most decadent things imaginable. No worries though, because he nailed it. All of Lil Wayne's success has led to a shockingly high net worth of $170 million, which he has put to work on some truly amazing homes. His most recent home purchase shows that he hasn't lost a beat when it comes to his sense of style. He picked up a huge place in Los Angeles in 2021 for a small fortune. Even for him, this price probably made him have to think twice before he went for it. That's because it costs $15.4 million. This Hidden Hills home is striking as you drive up to it. It is a farmhouse-inspired home that looks large enough for horses to go through the front door. That over-the-top design goes inside as well. Each and every room of this place is enormous. It's got high ceilings, big bold windows, wide open spaces, and puffed up comfy furniture. The living spaces are beautiful with fireplaces, huge TVs, and seating areas everywhere. It's like this home was designed for house parties. The style continues into the home movie theater, which has enough seating to take in at least 20 people. When he was a kid, apparently his favorite movie was Gremlins, so you know he's watched it once on that bad boy. If that didn't sell you on the house party style of this place enough, the home also has a great space for barbecues. Out back, it has a full outdoor kitchen, a barbecue center, and plenty of outdoor seating. Then you can take your food over to the Negative Edge swimming pool, the sports court, or the spa. Just imagine partying with the likes of Lil Wayne and his friends, then you'll wake up to the soft natural light of this gorgeous home. It sounds almost worth the headache. Aside from the home's over-the-top features, let's look at the basics. There are 5 bedrooms, a private gym, and a small guest house, all of which have the same subdued color scheme. I gotta say, this home is undeniably gorgeous and has likely seen some of the greatest ragers ever thrown. But is it truly worth that $15.4 million price? Well, you aren't just paying for the home, but for the neighborhood. There are several high-profile celebrities who have lived there over the years, including Drake, The Weeknd, Dwayne Wade, Jessica Simpson, and several of the Kardashians. So yeah, there's no way a home in that neighborhood would be priced under 10 mil. Back in 2013, Lil Wayne bought a home in the party capital of Florida, Miami. He purchased this guard-gated Allison Island home, which overlooks Biscayne Bay, for an impressive $16.8 million. That's even more expensive than his LA place, though that's not what he flipped it for either. A lot about this house is similar to his LA pad. That includes the incredibly high ceilings, the wide open spaces, and the expansive windows. It even has several of the same amenities, including the pool, the private movie theater, and that one-of-a-kind view. Though this home also has a few special touches the next home didn't feature. That includes a private elevator reportedly built for Lil Wayne himself. The place even has a dock right off of the ocean. Even the butler got his own private quarters in this place. I don't know about you, but I would pay hundreds to read that man's book about what went down in this house. You'll remember that he bought this place for just shy of $17 million. When he put it back on the market just 4 years later, he did so with a much higher asking price. That would be $29.5 million. Evidently being able to say this home was previously owned by legendary rapper Lil Wayne was worth over 12 million bucks. I gotta be honest, I almost hate Lil Wayne for just how amazing his car collection is. Seriously, take a moment and prepare yourself, because he has not messed around when it comes to picking out rides. He's got several of the highest profile luxury rides out there today. That includes the likes of his $24,000 Porsche Boxster, his $86,995 Cadillac CTS, and his $317,000 McLaren 720S Spider. As impressive as all those are, he also has several next level rides, such as his Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead, which ran him a substantial $562,000. While he loves to sample different brands, there's one that appears to be his favorite, Mercedes. Lil Wayne has purchased two over the years. First, we've got his Mercedes SLS AMG. This beauty can hit 198 miles per hour easy and can go for upwards of $228,000. Then we've got one of the most impressive rides of his collection. That's his Mercedes Maybach 62, which is far from his fastest car with a top speed of only 155, but it still runs $428,000. As impressive as all that is too, it doesn't even compare with his greatest car. If you follow this channel, you might be able to guess it. This baby is one of my all-time favorites and is the cherry on top of several high-profile car collections. That would be the beautiful, elegant, unforgettable Bugatti Veyron worth $1.9 million. Yeah, I'd take this car over all of the Grammys he's ever won. If there's one thing that he's arguably more passionate about than luxury cars, it's luxury jewelry. Lil Wayne loves diamonds and he's willing to shell out big bucks for them. Look at these beauties, including his Young Money necklace, his Sita necklace named for his mother, a diamond lighter, and a diamond grill, all worth tens of thousands of dollars. What might be his biggest flex are actually his headphones. Not many people really deck out their headphones, let alone cover them in diamonds. Lil Wayne really went the extra mile for his Beats by Dr. Dre, and he was willing to shell out the big bucks. These headphones actually cost more than most of his cars. That's because they're worth $1 million. When it comes to how Lil Wayne drops his money, there's one thing that stands out immediately. He has a ton of tattoos. This can be pretty standard for many celebrities, but few have their faces utterly covered. His face features tats like a flower in his ear, Misunderstood across his temple, Young Money on his neck, and even Mama's Boy written in Arabic script. He's even got tattoos that pretty much no one would ever see. That includes one in his lower lip that's just a little smiley face. So who exactly does a big-time celebrity like him go to for his ink, and how much does it cost? Well, there's one artist he's probably gone to see more than anyone else. Miami artist Dow Hokoana has tattooed over 300 on Lil Wayne. Specifically, she completed what is known as his bodysuit, or his full body tattoo. He didn't have any tats from his waist to his knees, and needed a very professional artist to get that job done. As far as costs go, getting a full bodysuit can be quite the investment. On the low side, you can spend $40,000 to $50,000 to get this done, though you can probably spend a lot less if you don't care if it looks good. For someone like Lil Wayne, who obviously takes great pride in his ink, we're looking at over $100,000. That is quite the investment. Lil Wayne doesn't just have pride in the art that's on his body though, he's also got a huge collection of conventional artwork. It is ridiculous just how much he spent on them too. Seriously, he has a collection that's valued at $30 million. Unfortunately, the reason we know about it is because quite a bit of it has been seized. His Miami home was actually raided to settle a $2 million debt that he owed. They do say that no press is bad press, am I right? Lil Wayne is also well known for taking trips on private planes, but he doesn't always have the best time. He's been seen flying around on a Gulfstream G5. This is a true luxury flight that's worth well over $13.5 million. Riding these private jets can ring up quite the bill too. Remember that $2 million debt Lil Wayne owed? Yeah, that was to a private jet company. At least the experience was worth it, right? So how exactly did Lil Wayne acquire this fortune? Lil Wayne had it way back in 1995 when he was signed on as the youngest artist to Cash Money Records. Since then, he has released a total of 13 albums. He has become one of the most successful American musical artists ever, selling a total of 120 million records worldwide, including more than 200 million albums and 70 million digital tracks. That wasn't enough, he's also taken home 5 Grammys. Lil Wayne's career hasn't exactly slowed down, so I'd say there's a solid chance that another enormous home or a few diamond-encrusted household objects are in his future.